Mauricio Pochettino has also been linked to Juventus. Don't worry, Spurs fans. He said today that he was 200% committed to Spurs. That's double 100%. He also spoke about Harry Kane's fitness during the Champions League Media Day this morning.
I think Harry Kane is, in the last week, Friday, Saturday, start to be involved with the group. It's very positive, the situation of him. I cannot tell you he's going to be fit 100%, he's going to be available to play from the beginning or be on the bench or maybe out. But we are so positive and happy in the progression.
Stevie, give us the manager's perspective. What should Poch do here?
You know, there's a completely different thing from being injured to being fit. Now, I didn't like, up until now, I've been saying, if Harry Kane's not injured, you just play him.
From the start?
Play him from the start. And if he blows a gasket after 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it is, you take him off. But listening to him there, that doesn't, if he's only just joined the rest of the players on the field, he's going to be so far away. So now, my thinking is, well, you know what? Maybe you just keep this guy for desperation for the last 15, 20 minutes if you need it.
Hasn't played since April 9th. This is a Champions League final. Like, how could he possibly be ready?
Well, clearly he's not going to be 100%. But then we have to make the assessment of, well, it's 80% of Harry Kane better than the other alternative that you have. And in making that assessment, you also have to look at experiences from the past and learn from things that other managers and other decisions that other managers have made. In the case of Diego Costa and Diego Simeone, in deciding to play him in the Champions League final when there was an injury in place. And then 10 minutes into the match, you have to take him off because he can't go. You don't want that to happen either. Now, the difference there is that was a soft tissue injury. This is not. So if he is fully recovered from this injury and he's ready to go, I put him out there. But it's difficult to trust when you hear the manager say, well, he just joined. And that, I agree with Stevie. That's when you say, well, there hasn't been contact. There hasn't been, when he says he just joined, he's not getting the full training session that the other guys are. Because the progression usually is, all right, he'll go through some of the drills, but it won't be 100%. And then eventually, as you go, you continue to involve him into the training session, and eventually he's full on. But that apparently hasn't happened yet. And if that's the case, then how do you put him out in a Champions League final? That's a tough decision. So maybe one of those where you just wait until, look, we need him out there. We'll put him out there in the last 25 minutes of the game and see what happens.
Talking Champions League now, our coverage from Madrid gets underway in earnest tomorrow. We got Dan, Stuart, and Gab there. And Stevie, you joined the boys on Wednesday. You all packed up? Ready?
No.
What could possibly go wrong?